women do not date out of their race enough, and God, please release my sisters from the shackle of only dating black men. I feel like it's time for us to explore our options. It's way more of life to see, way more experiences to have.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as per the title, guys, you can see in today's video we're gonna be talking about a Dusty who's out here upset at a woman that he literally said no at the altar to. These males do have some audacity. So just in case you guys aren't necessarily familiar with these two faces that you guys are viewing here, they are part of the Love is Blind crew. Her name is AD, stand for Amber Desiree, and this dust bucket, his name is Clay. They basically were on Love is Blind. Just in case you guys aren't necessarily familiar with what Love is Blind is, the whole premise is that they will go and they will be dating. I think altogether it is like 30 of them. It is 30 male and 30 women. And so what they will do, they will be in these pods. They were basically, at the end of the day, they want to test the theory to see if love is indeed blind. So they will be in these pods. If they do happen to form an emotional connection, then they will go, they will meet each other for the first time. And then usually what they will do is like they will send them to the Caribbean so that they can get to know each other a little better. I think the whole show together, if you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that it is like 6 weeks for the entire process, which is very fast. These people will literally just meet, and less than 2 months later, if they did form a connection, then they will go on and married. So now that you have a backstory of what the whole premise is, and they did manage to get to the altar, and it's something that was very interesting because even though this male, he wasn't really showing up as someone who I would want to show up as my fiance, but at the end of the day, this is precisely why I continue to say I wish the day would start when black women would stop going on these television shows, because at the end of the day, we know that these shows aren't necessarily made for us. They're always gonna put one of us in there as that token black girl. And AD, she was just that, because she also now have a podcast where I think it is called that What is the Reality. So what she's doing is that she's interviewing a ton of the former castmates also from Love is Blind. So recently she spoke about how she was that token black girl on her season, and basically she also spoke about the weight that she had to carry around, because she spoke about how it was ultimately up to her and this dust bucket Clay here so that they can go out here and portray and try to sell us this black love bullshit, which I have been telling you guys for the longest of time. In my opinion, it doesn't necessarily exist. I think it is quite interesting that when a black male is willing to tolerate a black woman, we will have so much black women coming out here talking about, oh, black love. You notice that other community don't come out here and say white love, Asian love, Hispanic love, because at the end of the day, we know that these men has done a very, very good job by letting the universe know precisely how they feel about us. So this dust bucket hair Clay, basically now that AD, she went on after he basically said no to her at the altar. Now he's all in his feeling because AD from another season of Love is Blind, she's now engaged to another dust bucket, who in this case, this is a UK Dusty. And I don't really agree with this either, but at the end of the day, AD is a grown-ass woman. She's gonna do what she want whenever she want. So now that AD is engaged to another Dusty, again from the UK, his name is Ollie. He was from a different season after her. So people are basically in this dust bucket Clay comment section ultimately letting him know that he fumbled AD. And we know that instead of this dust bucket just staying quiet, nobody really cares about what he feel. Nobody cares about what he had to say. Naturally, because he know that this is currently a trending topic, he had to jump on the bandwagon, because I have been telling you guys for the longest, black male is the biggest pimp when it pertains to black woman. Whenever they can come out here and utilize a black woman to get a coin, we know that that is precisely what they're gonna do, right? So listen to what Clay had to say when he was responding to people within his comment section telling him that he had fumbled AD, and then we will come back with more.
What it do, y'all? This is Clay from Opinions Nobody Asked For. I'm back, baby. My TikTok was hacked for the past 3 months, but we back. TikTok let me know about an hour ago. They said, yo, bro, your temporary lock is off. You can log into your account, hit forgot passwords, you back in. I said, bet. I'm back in. I log onto the app and I see that I got 2,000 comments and 4,000 followers and like a bunch of likes. And I'm like, bro, what? I didn't even post nothing for the past 3 months. What did I do? Then I see the comments and everybody's bragging. Clay, ha ha ha. Ollie and AD are engaged. You fumble. I'm just like, bro, that's congratulations. Shout out to AD and Ollie. AD always dreamed about being married, and I'm happy that Ollie is going to be able to grant that for her. Bro, no hate in my heart. Me and AD didn't work out just like any other relationship. Sometimes relationships don't work out. AD is an amazing person, and I have nothing bad to say about AD. She's going to be an amazing wife. Bro, that's it. That's what it is. But what's tricking me out is y'all niggas saying that I fumbled. Like, y'all niggas don't know who I am. Mind you, I just bought a boat car. I'm lit. I'm excited. I got a G-Wagon that's about to rent out in Charlotte for $300 an hour. I'm not thinking I fumbled. And then people telling me that I fumbled. I'm saying, damn, where I fumble at? But I want y'all to say in the comments, I'm here now. Let me know what y'all think. Like, what's the smoke? What's the smoke? Because I don't know y'all niggas. I don't know none of y'all niggas. I'd never met none of y'all niggas. I don't get why niggas who I never met got smoke with a nigga they never met. It don't make sense to me.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Again, just these male being their disgusting, disrespectful self as they are, instead of this male just ignoring what people had to say within the comment section, I personally feel like you don't really have to take people on the internet who you don't know, who will never ever meet you. Why do you guys be so concerned and wanting the validation of complete strangers so badly? So naturally, like I said, he couldn't keep his dirty mouth closed. So you guys just heard what he said, talking about fumble what, talking about he just purchased Clay. At the end of the day, nobody cared. This hair is a beautiful woman. And obviously, I truly feel like black woman, y'all should stop going on this show, because all of these black women that continue to go on these show, they be way out of this dust bucket league. But at the end of the day, because black women are searching so hard and wanting the least producing males of society validation, which is something that I personally would never really understand. But nonetheless, you guys know that after people started dragging him for the filth that he is, because these male can't ever stand 10 toes down on whatever they have to say, naturally he came back with another dusty response and basically apologizing. So listen to what he had to say, and then we will come back with more.
What it do, y'all? I'm not gonna make a long and drawn out video. Yesterday, I was on the Shade Room, which is never a good thing. However, I gotta take accountability because I just don't know when to shut the fuck up. And I want to apologize to women, and I also want to apologize to the people who have been supporting me throughout this time. I know it's not easy being a friend of mine and supporting me, especially when I'm getting so much negative backlash. So I really want to apologize to the people who have been holding me down, 10 toes down. I just gotta shut the fuck up. I gotta stop engaging in the negative comments. I gotta stop being a bitch ass nigga. Honestly, if I take an L, I just gotta hold it, And what I was doing after Love Is Blind, I was hurt. Some of my insecurities is that I seek validation of other people, and I just wanted to fight everything because I didn't believe that the narrative that was presented was my narrative. I believe that people in my real life love me, and on social media, that's not the case, and I got to take accountability for that. I want to apologize to women as well because, I've been not showing that I'm a man of God. I don't think I've been showing I'm a man of integrity, and, that's all the things that I want for myself and the things that I believe, and I'm not doing that. And I probably gotta go back to therapy. I do believe that I got holes in my armor. I've been immersed in negativity for a year now, and it kind of gets lonely. I ain't gonna lie, and you just kind of feel like the only thing you could do is just attack the people that's attacking you. And I would say that that's not the right thing to do. So, you know, I'm a pray to God. I'm a put this to God, because God is the only one that could judge me. I even know that there's going to be a lot of negative comments, maybe even to this post, but it's all good because I am who I am. I'm vulnerable. Even though I make mistakes, I could own up and own those mistakes. And, you know, I pray that I don't make the same mistakes. You know, I'm trying to do the right thing, but I do acknowledge that yesterday's video was not the right thing. I shouldn't even spoke on it. So I'm with y'all. And once again, I apologize.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This male, he can really just keep his dusty mouth quiet. But as you guys can see, these male can't really stand 10 toes down on whatever it is that they say. Why did you have to come out here and say, like, you know, it is hard to be your friend, like, I'm apologizing to women? I'm not sure about you guys, but did he came out here and say, AD, I am sorry for my very much disgusting, disrespectful comment that I made towards you? Because you guys heard within the first clip, he literally mentioned AD. He called the guy Ali. I don't know if that was intentional, but at the end of the day, I feel like just how you address them within your very first dusty response, why can't you come back and do the same thing within the second one? And actually, you guys know I had to also hop in the comment section and bring you guys a few comments. So as you guys can see, this first person say, you, Offset, and DDG, same group, to which people clearly they agree with me, myself also. This other one say, maybe you need a social media break. So this one say, should have just say sat and quiet. Bye, Clay. This one say, whoa, I made the comment before I finished your video. I believe you need to continue your therapy. You have the potential. Black woman, this is one of the biggest issues that y'all have. Why do you guys continue to see potential in the least producing males of society when these males don't even see potential in themselves? I would never really understand that. Don't come to me with this potential bullshit. Come to me when you're already successful. Come to me when we're equally yoked. And if you're not, just stay in your lane. Why do black women continuously come out here and be talking about this non-existent potential that black male has? But nonetheless, she said, you did fumble, but it's life. If you truly want marriage, you will get there. To which this other commentator responded by saying, so much potential. Where? Where is all of this potential that y'all are seeing? I don't see it. And she continued to say, I see through all of his posts and laugh, but knowing your weaknesses is one thing, but actively working to improve is a whole different ballgame. I see a lot of people struggle with that step. This other one say, the constant need for validation in social media is finishing people. And I completely agree with her, because at the end of the day, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there will literally be so much dusties and mammies within my comment section. You guys think I'm ever going to respond to these people? Because once again, at the end of the day, I don't know these people. They don't know me. You guys will never be in the same room with me. So why do you guys think I'm going to engage with whatever you guys have to say? It is not going to happen. This channel is created for younger black girls and just black women who has the center these least producing males of society. I'm not going to respond to you dust bucket. I'm not going to respond to you low self-esteem black woman. But hey, these people, what they fail to realize is that by y'all coming out here engaging, you guys do know that it helped me with my algorithm, right? So please continue to do so. So this other commentator said, it's hard for anyone to be consistently scrutinized. Give yourself grace. Obviously, we already know we're going to have the mammies and the low self-esteem black woman within the comment section coming out here and seeing all of this non-existent potential in these male coming out here talking about, oh, you need to give yourself grace. No, he should have just keep his dusty mouth quiet. So this other one say, this actually seemed genuine. I respect it. I pray blessing and peace and happiness. This one say, he seems sassy, bitter, unhappy, and regretful, but happy all at the same time. This one say, I don't get the Clay hate. He was just being real with her. It was better to not go through with marriage rather than say yes and not give his all. This one say, been gone for 3 months, and this what he decided to talk about again. He only came back because he saw that AD and all the engagement was trending, and obviously he know that he could make a quick buck off of it, off of the back of black woman naturally. So we know that these males are going to take that opportunity each and every time, because at the end of the day, black male are the biggest pimp when it pertains to black women, right? Other commentators say, I don't think Clay feels regret, but he's upset at people thinking he fumbled. He's more upset people think he fumbled, if you know what I'm trying to say. To which this commentator responded by saying, I agree. I also feel like he could be the type of guy that don't want the girl, but also doesn't want to see her happy or moving on either. I feel like his ego is hurt a little bit. At the end of the day, black male, I think they had made it crystal clear that they don't like black women, they don't want black women, they don't think black woman is worthy of anything. But just like this commentator say, they don't want you, but they don't want to see you with anybody else either, right? Someone say your Guyanese parents never told you it's still tongue keeps a wise head. If you ain't fumble, why make a video? Like shush. Not everything needs a response. And this here is completely what I feel about the whole predicament. This one say, I never like him says the way he was eating that soup. So what she's referring to, just in case you guys haven't necessarily seen AD and Clay season, at the moment I don't really remember what season it was that they were on. If it was 5 or 6, to be honest, I don't really remember. So there was this clip where after they had met up and Netflix sent them on their tropical vacation, they were just sitting having lunch and Clay was eating the soup, and it is so weird the way that this meal were eating that. But anyway, this is what she's making reference to. Other commentators say he's so corny. Agreed. This one say a boat car LMFO. What's money got to do with it? This one say the crash out is insane. This one say you fumbled though. This one say he's jealous. LOL. What a boat car got to do with anything? AD is mad lucky she fell out of his boat. And I want to conclude with this comment that you guys are seeing here. As you guys can say, she said, saying congratulations would have been enough. Absolutely. But like I said, unfortunately, Clay, just in case you guys don't know either, before he went on Love is Blind, one of the stuff that he had on his vision board was for him to become TikTok famous, because again, at the end of the day, we know these males do want to go out here and work like the rest of us, right? These males, they want to just sit around all day, play video games. They're lucky enough to find a low self-esteem woman to take care of them. That is literally their dream. But nonetheless, guys, this is all that I have to say on this whole predicament. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about the Dusty Clay basically coming out here giving his unsolicited opinion about AD and her engagement. And like I mentioned previously, I don't really think AD should go and marry another Dusty, but at the end of the day, AD is a grown-ass woman. She's gonna do whatever she please. But I would love to hear what you guys have to say about Clay coming out here giving his Dusty opinion and then he retracting after people call him out on his very much disgusting behavior. What are your thoughts and opinion? Or please get in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.
Black women, it's time to hold ourselves accountable, because we are reaping what we sowed. We have lied and gassed black men up for centuries, letting them think that they are kings with no kingdoms, letting them think that they are the emperor when they are naked. And now we are dealing with the consequences of those actions. Instead of being honest with black men and requiring them to do better for not only themselves, but the community that they helped create, we have allowed them to tear it apart and then put it back together quietly behind their backs and then still let them get the credit for it.